Hey guys, what's going on? Coach Justin from Ultimate Baseball Training, and in today's video, we're talking about how to do what I just did, a pop-up slide, okay? This is very important as a baseball player. If you haven't watched my original sliding video, how to slide properly, just head on over to the channel and be sure you check that one out first, because I talk about the fundamentals of sliding. Basically, you get on the ground and you make a 4 or a 9 with your legs. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's kind of like riding a bike. Once you get the hang of it once, then you kind of have the skill for life, okay? But it's important to go out there and practice. And I talked about at the very end of that video how as a baseball player, when you're stealing a base, you never want to slide and just stay on the ground, okay? Because as you'll see, I'm acting like this is a base right here. If I'm just staying on the ground like this, and let's say the catcher makes a poor throw and it's an overthrow into the outfield, how good is it going to do me if I'm just sitting on the ground like this watching the play happen? By that point, by the time I get up like this, then I'm not going to have enough time to advance to third base, and that could potentially be a run, and it could cost my team the game, right? So the whole goal of the pop-up slide is we want to steal a base, we want to slide in, and we want to hit the base with our front foot and allow our momentum to carry us up so that we're ready for an overthrow or the next play to happen. That's the whole purpose is, we're not down on the ground in a lazy position. We want to pop up, we want to take a glance in the outfield, and if there's a bad throw, if we have an opportunity to advance, then we want to do that, all right? So that is the whole purpose behind the pop-up slide. Now, how do you actually do it? Well, like I just mentioned, you want to get on the ground, you want to form a 4 with your legs. And something that I recommend you do when you're learning this, you don't necessarily have to use a regular base. You can use a glove. That way you can kind of gauge your distances a little bit better. You can start earlier, start later, and see what a good distance to start your slide is away from the base, all right? But just use what you have, okay? And the whole way that you do the pop-up slide, right? My right foot is out, extended straight. I'm making a 4 with my legs, and all I'm gonna do is when my foot hits the base, I'm gonna really just allow that momentum to carry me forward, okay? I'm not gonna lean back like this. I'm gonna allow that momentum to carry me forward, and then I'm almost gonna use my under leg, my left leg here, to kind of push myself up. So it's kind of this motion here, push myself up, boom. So it's a combination of hitting the base, going at a velocity, and letting your momentum carry you up, and then on top of that, letting this leg underneath you kind of raise just like that. And as you get going full speed, it's just going to happen kind of naturally. An easy way to learn how to properly do the pop-up slide is have a coach or a teammate, somebody, stand on the opposite side of the base. So you're sliding into me. I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna hold my hand out like this. Now the player that's sliding, you're gonna throw your hands up and you're gonna reach for your coach. When your coach sees that your hand is reaching for him, he's just gonna grab your arm and pull you up. So he's gonna be that momentum that helps you get up. And eventually, obviously, you're not gonna need your coach, but it's a great way to get that feeling of that momentum and just, propping yourself up so that you can be in that ready position, ready to move. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video on how to do a pop-up slide. Again, if you haven't seen the original video where I talk about proper sliding technique, it's called How to Slide Properly, so go check that out. You're really gonna enjoy that one. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, get below this video and leave me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Let's work together to get this video to 1,000 thumbs up, okay, 1,000 likes. Get in the comments section, let me know what you want me to make future videos about. Do you want me to, make a video on how to slide head first? Do you want more pitching videos or hitting or infield, outfield workouts? What do you want? Get in the comments section, let me know. And as always, if you're not already, be sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll never miss a baseball video, okay? We're coming out with new videos every single week, so be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.